Peace and love, family. So this video here, we're going to show you guys how to transfer the title of a automobile, vehicle, car to a trust. But of course, you would have to have a trust first. So if you don't have a trust, you have to get a trust set up. Now, you can go to an attorney. You can go to an attorney who will charge you damn near, you know, 4 grand just to even get started. you know, or you can work with people like us here at Once and Trust. Uh, I'm sorry about that, guys. At Once and Trust, where we help you put the proper documentation together for you to be able to make these kinds of transactions, transfers, with your property. And this includes homes, this includes insurance policies, you know, things of that nature. So, um, so yeah, get your trust, you know, uh, you know, do your best to make sure that you have all the layers of protection that you need for your trust and that you have the proper people um, to fill the positions of trustees and, authorized representatives and power of attorneys and so on and so forth. So, as you can see here, when you sell a vehicle, you must transfer the title to the new owner, right? Ownership. Now, be aware of the fact that ownership creates liability. This is why you own nothing, control everything. Because when you own something in your personal name, you assume liability for any debt obligation attached to whatever account, um, and so on. So, when you have other entities to operate through, i.e., a trust or LLC or even a corporation, you limit your liability. This is why limited liability companies are so popular because they limit liability. Uh, they can't come after your assets because it's held in trust. It's held in a trust. So you see, the LLCs are also a form of a trust as well. So, um, but most LLCs are domestic. They're created under a domestic public jurisdiction through the state versus a trust that's you know created by private contract, um, you know, and doesn't need any registration with the state or anything like that. So when you sell a vehicle, you must transfer the title to the new owner, which would be the trust, with the responsible state agency. This procedure is also necessary if you move a car into a trust. If the vehicle is placed in the name of a trust, the trust itself, again, not any individual has the rights and obligations of legal ownership. Each state has specific requirements for a transfer of title, so you got to look into your state. So, you got to look into your state. Basics of trust. A trust is an entity that can hold assets, keyword, assets, for the beneficiaries of an organization or individuals who are named as beneficiaries. The grantor of the trust appoints a trustee. Who can you really trust to manage the estates and make the distributions as instructed in the trust document? By placing a car in trust, a grantor can pass the vehicle to a designated beneficiary and avoid any problems over the transfer in probate court. If the trust is irrevocable, the grantor also keeps it outside of his personal estate for tax purposes. So you see why we create irrevocable trusts, because we're keeping it outside of our personal estate and we're keeping it foreign. So you either want foreign status or domestic status. It's totally up to you. Legalities of trust ownership. Transferring a vehicle to a trust makes the trust the legal owner. The trustee is responsible for paying registration and license fees, for maintaining the vehicle according to state requirements, and for insuring the vehicle. The trustee either handles these tasks personally or appoints an agent, a friend, or representative to do so as part of the trust assets. The vehicle may be subject to claims and seizure through lawsuits filed against the trust, not you personally, or against the original owner, if a court finds that the vehicle is not exempt from such claims. Now, this is where things get interesting, because if your trust is foreign, it's exempt. So even the taxes, you end up not paying the taxes because your trust is foreign to the United States. So, and 9(8) EINs, you can't obtain those being a U.S. citizen. So, transfer form. State law controls the transfer of a vehicle from one owner to another. An official title document which shows the name and address of the current owner will usually have a short transfer form printed on the title itself, often on the reverse side. The transfer releases ownership and names the subsequent owner. For a trust, this might be, for example, what am I talking about? John Doe Memorial Trust. California and other states also require the transfer to show the name of the trustee. The trustee must endorse the form with a signature. Additional documents. To complete the transfer, the new owner files the old title with the completed transfer document with the state agency handling vehicle registrations. Maryland and other states also require the filing of insurance information, including the insurance company, policy number, and name of insured, a bill of sale. You would use your own bill of sale, your own bill of sale with your trust letterhead, and seal, and document the transaction. An inspection certificate and an odometer statement showing current mileage. In addition, when trusts register vehicles, the state may require a copy of the document establishing the trust. That is a private contract. That got nothing to do with nobody but whoever the parties are. And showing the name of the trustee. That can be anybody. That can be not minors though. You know, someone of age of majority. Someone of age of majority, who's able to contract. So there you have it, family. You just have to look into your state. You would just have to get your trust instrument together, and you would be able to make these transfers. So when they run your plates on your car, the owner that pops up is the trust, and if it's foreign, then they can't seize the car. It's not your car. It's the trust car. So this is the power of owning nothing and controlling everything in trust. So again, you guys can pay an attorney who's gonna charge you $5,000 for a domestic trust, or you can contact us, get a free consultation, and we can come up with a solution for you in relation to your estate planning and what you currently are designed to secure in trust. So once again, you can find us on our website, onceintrust.com. You can also reach out to us directly by text 1-800-711-9540. or you can also shoot us an email at support@onceandtrust.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace and love. Ashe.